Hey guys, it's me, Jenny. Welcome to my channel, Sweet Intuitions. This is the video of the story that I'm going to, hey mama, that I'm going to say or talk about my, I guess, past relationship with my person, and that it resonated with a couple of the readings that I was doing for Virgo, because I am a Virgo, and on two of the videos that I last posted, I believe, or three, I did say I was going to make a video of the story of what was going on and how it resonated and things like that. I did have to write a few notes just to kind of get it together. So, let's get into it. This is basically my relationship story, kind of how I met this person. So, this happened in 2019. I met this person through Tinder. Okay. I met him through Tinder, and we hit it off. It was nice. So he was like to this day he is a nice guy, but everybody does their dues. Okay. So I met him in February, and we hit it off. It was very it was very nice. The beginning stages, you get to know the person, you really start feeling them, but this type of relationship, I had like a different kind of connection. And a lot of you are gonna basically, say it's like a soulmate connection, like a twin flame, like just one of those type of connections that you're just like, wow, like I've met you before. It's one of those, and I've known you for, even though I met you for a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. So, as time goes on through February 2019 up to September, through the summer, through spring, everything was going well. And, we're in that love, chemistry, puppy love, always, giving me a call. We're texting back here and there. Yes, our communication wasn't as often as I would say. He did tell me he had communication, skill, whatever. I mean, you gotta trust them or you don't. And I trust people, but there's only to a certain extent. If you're lying, you're lying. It goes back to you. That's how I see it. So anyway, so I trust him and all that. So yeah, he has a rough time with communication and all that. Whatever. I give it. It's space. It's give me my space. Give your space. Be good. It's fine. So let's see. So yeah, he would, we would always be, texting each other, calling each other, going to each other's house to spend time, just to chill, like, just to to know each other. Like, we were going out, we were going to see, like, what places we like to eat and this and that. And we were spending a lot of time together. He was always complimenting on my skin color, like, just saying, like, you have very beautiful skin and your hair, like, very cute comments. And I would tell him, and we would flirt back, this and that. There was times in the relationship, well, I wouldn't say a relationship, I would say the friendship, we were getting there, like, we were talking, we were dating, I guess. There were some red flags that he was saying certain things, like, I'm not good for you, I'm not this and that, but, like, also in joking terms, and I'm like, oh, haha, yeah, but, as being kind of intuitive as well, I kind of felt it when he said that, and I was like, I didn't listen to myself, and I didn't really say, like, hey, maybe this is a red flag and he's trying to let you know something and you're not listening, you're just stuck. We all get stuck in that, oh my God, this may be the one, or, oh my God, like, I'm having such a good time with this guy. You don't want to think the bad, okay? Yeah, he would tell me things here and there, and, little things slowly were kind of like, I was picking up on things. I did have a thing between, in the summer, August, going towards October. I had I can say basically a spiritual awakening, or I guess just a call to me trying to fix myself and trying to step into reality that things are not as perfect. So everybody has their flaws. Everybody has their journey, their way of living life, and having that wake up call to structure yourself to get into better shape, into a better life, into a better health and healthy choices. And so there were some personal things that I was going through, and I went through that. It was a journey, but yeah, we all go through that, and you all have a story. So that was intense, and yeah. Okay. So, anyways, so after that, in October, slowly I wasn't really hearing and talking to him. Like, he was there, but he was kind of pushing back a little. I noticed that he was drinking a lot more, and he was throughout the whole time we were, seeing each other. Um, he was drinking. He did do alcohol. He did, normal, like, he did smoke marijuana and this and that, but, you know, things like that. So I never really thought of it as, like, any of a problem. He did tell me, yes, he does drink a lot, but I never meant to see it in any way, form of, being worse than what he was doing. So, let's see. So I was starting to see that. I was starting to see how it affected him. He really didn't have a great job. So I saw him go through his journey of trying to look for a job. I always encouraged him. I was always trying to help him. I was always, trying to see what I can do to help him in transportation, or if he needed to, all that stuff. And I never regret that. Until this day I don't, because, I did it because I wanted to, and not because, it's getting hot in here. Not because, I wanted some sort of outcome of it. No, like, I did it because I'm a genuine person and I like to help that way. And knowing that, I thought we were feeling this certain way towards each other, like, at the same time, of course I want to do that and want to help you. And not only just because of that, it's because I'm a friend, I'm a person, I'm a human, I want to help. If I see you struggling and I know there's an opportunity where I can help, then I'm going to do it, okay? So I did it, as I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there would too. So towards that, I believe the end of October, towards November, is when he had gotten a DUI. And I helped him a lot through that. It was a big journey, and I helped him a lot. It was emotional. It was very physical, stressful, like, just, like, for him and me, and just, trying to help each other. Most me trying to help him just to not give up and stuff like that. And I don't regret, like I said, helping him. I really don't. And, I was starting to feel a lot. Everything felt different. I was just like, you know what, there's something going on besides this. He's not telling me his situation, and I respect that. It's his, his issue. But if he's going to keep acting like that towards me, I'm not going to, like, I'm soaking that energy. And I don't want that energy. And if you have to release certain things and take time, then you know what, fine, I understand. Tell me that you need to have space and to clear this energy before you need to or want to move forward, or just be around me, or just take things forward, whatever. I wasn't feeling that. So I believe towards the middle of November is when he last came over, and we were talking, and I just, something totally just felt off. Like, when you're with the person in the beginning, it's like, wow, this person is, like, damn, like, the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams, and like, just so perfect, too good to be true. Just really, really thinking, like, oh my God, I can see a future with this person. Why is this person like everything I do? Why does this person act like everything I do? Why does this person do this and that? Why does it look like I'm looking at myself? Why does it look like I'm hanging out with myself? And why does it look like I'm basically myself with this person? Like, I'm myself with this person. Like, I've never been so free with in a relationship, knowing that I can literally just be me. So, with that said, hold on, let me look at my notes because I don't want to mess it. Okay, so November 18th. No. That night that I was there. That night he came over. I mean, the last night that I basically ever saw him in person before this other time, okay? So, 2019, okay? November 2019. 2019, okay? That night I went out with my friends. I was out with my friends. He calls me. Oh, no, wait. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm messing up. Okay. That night, he came over my house, okay? Is when I said he was feeling different. I mean, he just didn't feel right. Like I said, if you knew this person for, a cool minute, something's wrong, and something's not right. You just feel uncomfortable. You just feel like he was just here to just, maybe escape from a little bit or something, or I don't know. There was just I knew there were some secrets he was holding. It was something weird. Like, he wasn't himself. He kept, going back and forth. Like, it was just weird. And I'm like, you know what? I'm reading your energy totally out. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so that night he, was like, okay, I'm gonna end up going home and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. Sorry, I have my puppy here. A little uncomfortable. She can't find her spot. Okay, so that night he left. I hugged him and I said goodbye. And he said goodbye, but he didn't think of anything. I already knew that moment that that was the last time that I was going to see him for some reason. And it was really sad but weird. I'm not gonna lie, I did cry. I did not know what was going on. I don't know if I felt his hurt or his pain, but I just started crying. And I just didn't understand. And I was just like, why did he feel that way? And this and that. I was just going through it. And I was just like, wow, I feel like this is over. Like, we had such a journey and it's over. Like, at that moment, I kind of felt like I was being used. But I know he wasn't like that. And I know that's not what he was trying to do. But at the same time, it just makes you wonder because it's just... Okay, before I get into... Okay, so after that, November 18th is when he called me that night. I told you I was going out with my friends. I went out with my friends. That night, he called me. I was like, okay, cool, he's calling me. I get the call, I go outside, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And, we're chilling, we're talking. And then he's like, what's going on with you? Like, why do you sound like that? I was like, oh, no, I'm cool. It's cool. I decided to tell the truth. And he asked me, he goes, what's wrong? And I said, you know what? I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to know, are we good? Like, this is about us. Like, I just want to know, like, are we good? Like, because I didn't understand the feeling that he gave me last time, which didn't feel like very affectionate, didn't feel very like he really wanted to be here with me. It just felt like he wanted to just be here at the time being. I don't know, that's how it felt at that moment. So I just wanted to know, like, himself too, are you okay? Because he didn't look right, he didn't look like himself. So that's why I'm like, are you good? But he took it as like something like, you don't understand, Jenny. I thought you understood. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It wasn't even like that. I was asking, are you good? Are we good? Like, are we okay? Like, what's going on? I wanted to know what's going on as a friend. I wasn't saying, hey, like, are we good? You can't have another girlfriend. You can't do this. You can't do that. Marriage here, marriage that. I'm not talking about marriage. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying here. I was just curious and just as a friend wanted to know if you were okay because I know what the fuck you were going through. I'm sorry. Sorry for my cussing, but my lighting went out. And so anyway, so we kind of were talking that night. Hey, mama. We were kind of talking that night and basically we were just talking as in like he just didn't know, like he was like, it's gonna be weird around that I go over and this and that, and I'm like, no, it's not. And I'm just trying to like keep it like, where are you going, like what the heck. So anyways, so I don't want to go into too much detail. I just want to say what's happening. So I didn't talk to him since that day, since that call. After that, I didn't hear from him. He ghosted me. He basically ghosted me. Okay? I was like, oh, hell no, you come, what? Like, no. What the fuck? Like, no. Like, why would you, like, what? Who does that? How do you spend so much time getting to know this person and, like, spending, like, almost all the time together and just making this new friendship, this new relationship, this fun, exciting new experience, and then boom, you're gone? Like, do you know what you're doing. Anyways, so he disappeared. It wasn't until January 25th, 2020. Let you know, November, Thanksgiving, even October, like all the holidays. I even said Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy New Year, and then on January 25th is when I wrote, hey, I hope everything is going well. You know, I know this is a new year. Hopefully things look up. I don't know what's going on, but I hope things look up for you. I don't care if he had someone else. I don't care if that was the case that he had. I don't care. He left me with unanswered questions. There was no answers. He left me ghosted. He didn't tell me anything. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm feeling like I did something wrong. I'm feeling like this was me, you know? Oh. And I'm just, a lot of things are going through my mind. As like everybody, you think like, what the hell happened? Like, you know, did I do something? Did he do, like, what is he doing? Anyways, I text him saying that. He writes back, appreciate you, Jenny. That's it. I didn't text back. I didn't write back. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Before January 25th. Oh my God. See, look, I'm getting into like, okay, before January 25th, December 18th was that month. I had texted him on Instagram because I know he still had Instagram. I was like, you know, I still had a bag from him that he left in my car. I'm like, you know what? I don't care I don't care what's going on as long as he's okay. I just want to drop this off. I've been wanting to drop it off. So that day I was just like, hey, can we talk? He wrote back to me. He was like, yeah. So we started talking. When we talked, he wasn't even like acknowledging nothing. He said sorry once. But it was nothing like genuine, like nothing that he was really going to make a difference of. So I got frustrated and I left his house and I was done. I was just like, you know what? If you're not going to apologize or even talk to me, then there's no point of this. Like, I'm not going to chase and beg you. I understand. I'm going to give you your space. That's it. So then that's when, you know, that happens. January 25th happens. I write that. He writes back, appreciate you, Jenny. I didn't write back. Whatever. So I didn't write back. So I stopped talking to him. And there was no communication till May 25th. Is that it? May 25th. 24th. Sorry. May 24th is when he called me at night and he reached out. Wanting to talk. Wanting to apologize. I was like, okay. He came over. Just started saying he was apologizing, acting like nothing happened, trying to get back into things, acting like nothing happened. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way. But I let it slide. I let him do what he needed to do. I wanted to feel him. I wanted to see if he, like, feel him as in, like, his energy. I wanted to see how he was going to act, what he was going to do, what he was going to say. But he didn't say act, do, or say anything. Like, nothing. Just acted like nothing happened. I'm like, you know what? You're so messed up in the mind right now. Your chakras, everything's off right now. Like, you are just not good. That I can't even be mad. I'm not even mad. It just sucks. It sucks knowing that you care so much about this person. And they won't even let you help them. Guys, that was my story. Yes, it would have been longer, but I wasn't trying to put every detail in there. But just know that if your person ghosted you, if your person, you thought your person was never going to talk to you, your soulmate, that person that you felt so close to, that person that you just didn't understand, like you had this love connection, like everything was there, and then they ghosted you and they disappeared. You know what? At times, there's times where you need to reflect on yourself, step back, and work on yourself. They may not do this out of, you know, to hurt you and all that. They do it because they know it needs to be done. and it's harder for them to actually tell you to that they need to step away. And that's what I learned. And I learned that, you know, this my you know, friend had some issues that he was going through, and you know, I understood that. And that's what you have to do, is just understand and know that, just still be there for them, and they know that when they're gonna ask for help, they'll ask for help, and they know that you're there. And I'm still here for him. Will always still be here for him, but you can't always just wait. You have to move on, keep doing you, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and if not, then it's not. And that's how you know when things are meant to be with you, and soulmate connections, or if anything, or they're just lessons. And they're just lessons for you to learn, lessons for you to understand, and just for you to know that you are human, and we all make mistakes. And we all need to just love each other and accept knowing that we are one, and we need to acknowledge that and help each other. Okay? Alright guys, I hope you guys like this my story time. I don't expect no, you know, comments like that, but I know some of you out there were asking about the story. And my update is basically, I moved on. I still, you know, oh, and just letting you know, after that day he came over to apologize, I haven't heard from him since then. It's what, June 10th? I still haven't heard from him. So, but it's alright. I moved on. Talking to somebody else, and it's okay. You just gotta do what you need to do, okay? I'm gonna read a card for you guys, and just give you guys a little, like, you know, positive vibe before leaving this video, and then we'll get off to it. Alright guys. We're gonna get a Moonology card for you guys, okay? Let's get a Moonology card. Alright, what's going on for you guys? We have, it's time to take action and a win-win outcome in your forecast. So we have full moon in Libra and full moon in Aries. So like, this action can take time next year, or this Libra, the win-win outcome can happen this year for you. So things are going to start looking up towards the end of the year, guys. Amy. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining and listening to my story, and hopefully if you guys resonate with any of that, let me know in the comments below. If you guys just want to comment, go ahead. And I will see you guys in your readings. Okay? Bye. Have a good one.